Alright, this is the second game of the series, and it's going to be Dog versus Bridge. Dog is going to be on Druid, and Bridge is going to be on Druid also.
Also on Druid. Somebody's got two zombie chows. I actually don't know how we're supposed to tell who is who here.
Guess.
Guess. We could guess.
I'm looking for an indicator.
Yeah. Oh, bottom. Bottom and top. There we go. We did it. Bridge is on the bottom. So Dog had the two zombie
Yeah.
chows. One of them gets wrathed. Still a good start. You know, you want those early on in the game. They become much, much worse later.
We see that neither of them have the wild growth, so we're about to see a fair match.
Fair. Alright. They both have Innervate now. Looks like it might be a little bit better for Bridge. Can get that Ancient Allure out next turn if he wants. Turn 4. What a turn to draw Wild Growth.
See if he just ends up using it.
Yeah, I think
He doesn't
that's
really have
fine.
another play this turn.
Yeah,
He's not going to innervate out the Druid Claw.
can't imagine.
Or he might just Hero Power and save the wild growth because it might never matter, the extra mana.
Just waiting to cycle it at the end. I mean,
Yeah, because you
10
already
mana.
see that he doesn't have that much cards in his hand.
Yeah. I guess that's what he's thinking about. I would be very surprised if he played the Druid of the Claw this turn.
For sure, Bridge has the much better hand.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to see the Ancient
Oh
Lore
man,
come
he's
out.
doing it.
Wow.
You know, I guess this matchup's just all about the board presence, and
Yeah.
he doesn't want to have a turn where he doesn't play anything.
He also realizes that he is just behind by cards on right now because he had like the two zombie chows, like the really low curve, and he realizes that he needs to go take the aggressive stance
Yeah.
because he's not going to be able to like grind this one out. Ancient Lore even increasing the card advantage that Bridge already has.
Yeah.
The
Wild
only good
Growth
thing going
and
for Dog
Dredge.
is that Drew doesn't really have a good way to come back on board. So if he does get some quality draws,
Yeah. Oh wow.
Azure Drake's one of them.
That's pretty much any 5 drop there was good. Azure Drake, maybe even the best. Just gonna keep drawing through his deck.
What Dog needs to happen, he needs for Bridge to drop Drew the Claw in the taunt form.
Yeah,
So he could Black Knight and
that
really
might
have the
just
big
end the
tempo
game on the
swing.
spot.
Yeah.
Because the board will just be too big. There's a Drake. It's a swipe. That could be pretty good. It's a Drake loose.
Yeah. Although they're playing very similar decks, we could obviously see that Bridge is going to be playing the control game and Dog's going to take the much more aggressive
Yeah. I
stance.
expect him
Just because
to
the.
attack with this shade, too. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Oh, alright.
Not going full aggression, but
I wonder what he was afraid of.
yeah, I mean,
Swipe wouldn't have been that
yeah,
devastating. Would have been
the
his whole
Azure
turn.
Drake's there as a 4/4 too. Anyway, probably, I don't know. I mean, you can't swipe both of them, you know?
Yeah. Can't help but think he might have just missed 4 damage.
Yeah. Bridge may very well taunt here. I mean, he's got to be feeling the pressure. Savage Roar is going to be lethal.
I don't like the taunt here, just because if you taunt, you're not making any attacks. And that's just
Yeah.
really, really, really bad.
So what do you like, Savage Roar?
Maybe just keep her and bring the
Keep
shade
her.
out to destroy the Azure Drake. I think you just want to remove as much damage as possible,
Mm-hmm.
because you know you could have the hand to really just go the distance.
Savage Roar. I actually kind of like this. You can kill everything. That's
Yeah,
not stealth.
except the shade. This
Yeah.
is good too. As I said, he just wants to control the board.
Yep. Back up to a much more comfortable life total. And Dog's gonna need some good draws.
Still not at the point where he could cycle that wild growth, and Savage Row is not doing any favors
No.
for him.
I wonder if he's tempted to swipe face here.
I think he almost got it.
Yeah, and reveal the shade.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
It's either that or Black Knight, and that's just
That's
not good
really bad. Yeah.
on so many
This
levels.
5-1 is dying this turn. It's whether or not he
Yeah.
swipes to do it. Wonder how many Force of Natures he's running in this deck. A lot of Druids have
Like,
been cutting one,
yeah.
so it's less likely that he'll have the combo on 9 if he's only got the one Force of Nature in his deck.
I personally think 2 is better, just because of
Yeah,
consistency, and I don't even think it's that bad if you draw the second one just to use it as a clear.
yeah.
But a lot of people have been switching to the only one.
He's ramping. Wow. I don't think
Well,
he's gonna reveal the shade. I think he's just. Oh, okay, he is.
alright, he's doing it.
I think he's just hoping he gets the combo. He gets the Force of Nature, and he's just
Would
getting
be
there
lethal.
faster. Yeah. Oh, he'll be at 8 next turn, but
Yeah.
yeah, he just. Oh man, another. These wild growths are a little painful. Turn 6 wild growth, but sometimes it's the best play. Oh man, another swipe. Oh, just can't get a minion.
Not the best swipe in the world, but he's
No,
doing what he can.
it does put Bridge under pressure where now combo is lethal if
Yeah.
he doesn't kill this shade, so he's got to do something about it. Oh
That
wow.
does happen in the Druid mirror a lot. Like, sometimes it just doesn't matter what happens on board. It's just,
Yeah,
does one person have the combo?
yeah. Do you see the spectral match from Bridge? He's
Yes.
he's going fast.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's weird to see that, Druid of Claw, and Azure Drake in the same list.
Yeah, that's a
I
lot
mean,
of 5
geez.
drops, and
Yeah.
you got us some Lothebs in there.
Uh,
So like he's probably playing a one of either the Drake or the Spectral Knight, I would think.
it's probably one of Drake.
Yeah.
Before GVG, Spectral Knight was like a staple on the list, but
Yeah.
started to phase out.
A lot, Rogue got phased out, which is what Spectral Knight is really good against, and you know,
Well,
the
the
strength of
rogue.
Sludge
Yeah.
Belcher. What?
I said the rogue that we know or knew. It's
Oh
not
yeah,
Miracle
yeah,
anymore.
yeah,
It's the big blade flurry rogues.
yes. Little Black Knight finally getting value. Dog kind of forced him into that position where it was like play a taunt, because he's afraid of the
Yeah.
combo, and it was player taunt or heal. And he didn't have the heal, so he had to taunt up, and Black Knight gets value. I really bring Farseer. That's really interesting. Especially because it doesn't seem like a taunt deck. So, like, I don't know how often you're using that on minions or anything.
Yeah.
I don't know. But, yeah, Dog's got
That's
exact
lethal.
here. Well, they could hear a power 2. It would be 1 over, but that's it. Dog got there. He got just enough good cards, even though he was lower on cards in the hand to finally get to lethal.
The Black Knight coming down was definitely the crucial part of that game.
Yeah, for sure. That, you know, he didn't have enough things. It makes you wonder if that Special Knight was a Sludge Belcher. Maybe he would have been able to hold him off long enough, but not to be.
I have seen Farseer and like Ramp Druid, but it
Yeah,
really
yeah.
is
If you're
weird to
playing like
have that
Ancient of
list.
War, you could heal it up. Again, like it's just good if you're running a lot of higher HP minions, but it didn't seem like it was that kind of deck really. So it's a little surprising. Because I mean, I don't know if you could play that with like Shade and Axramus too. Like, I don't know. It's interesting.
And
It's
you
an
gotta
interesting
think Shade
tech.
is better.
Yeah, I mean, unless you're really worried about Hunter, but then I think you just go for the Sludge Belcher
Or the Chow.
or the Chow. All right, and in game number 2, we see that Bridge is gonna go for the Shaman to try and counter the Druid. It's a reasonable matchup.
Yeah, Shaman's definitely favored in this one.
Yeah,
Cards like Flame Tongue and Hex really just pull their weight in this
yeah.
matchup.
Flame Tongue's really important. And on the
Then
Druids,
again,
Ancient Lore is the card you're gonna want.
yeah, but Wild Growth, what a
Well,
card.
Wild Growth in the starting hand, yeah, for sure.
Hmm, a Noyotron, but it doesn't look like Mech Shaman.
No, might just be like a one-up Power Mace, maybe
Yeah,
some Shredders, and just like a mid-range deck. Does definitely doesn't look like the aggressive one, aggressive mech deck. No, we
yeah,
shouldn't enter.
definitely no.
Yeah, just pretty standard fare, I think, from mid-range Shaman. The Dog's Curve over there is looking pretty good. Wild Growth into a 4-drop, into a 5-drop. He's got to be happy.
This is a Noyotron.
It's gonna
It's
live
gonna
up to
soak
its
so
name.
much damage.
Freaking Bobulator. Not gonna attack into it.
I don't
I
even know
think
if I
that's a good
like
idea.
the. Maybe if I would have just told him there. I think I don't even think I would have cleared that,
The Rock Biter.
just because it would have attacked into the Noyotron like twice. Not bad though. Swipe was a good
I
pickup
don't
for
know.
Dog to get. Gonna end up playing a big role.
Yep. It's gonna be really good against this board because the spider tokens are gonna come out and the 1/1 tokens out. Definitely gonna be good.
So he can go for the full board clear here, but my guess is that he's gonna trade the 1/1 in and go face, unless he really wants to play around Swipe, which would be correct, but he doesn't know that he has it.
It's not really playing around swipe if you attack in. I guess you're just getting
Yeah,
value from your minions, but
yeah, he
I
would be
don't
able
know.
to attack the spider and almost get the full
Yeah,
clear.
yeah.
So he is gonna attack
Yeah,
and then trade.
I don't know. Either
This
way,
actually
it's not
leads into
very
the
good.
Swipe
Yeah,
more.
either
Yeah,
way,
yeah,
like this is good, kind of good against the swipe because he got value from his minions. Like he killed the Azure Drake. The other way, like the Drake still would have been left up with 2 health. So I don't
yeah.
know. It's close. Swipe is definitely a card he wanted to avoid. Oh man, that if that fire elemental can come down here, but the Sludge Belcher is going to do the job pretty well.
And Dog doesn't really have a play this turn.
Yeah, he got his ramp, but didn't get the high mana cards to go along with it. So he's gonna have a weak couple turns. Even that turn right there was not pretty.
Yeah, we're gonna see the fire elemental come down for
Yeah,
sure and clear
yeah.
this board out.
Such an important card for Shaman.
And if Druid doesn't get a good top deck, like this game could get out of hand
Yep,
really fast.
yep. Next turn is gonna be real bad. He's probably just gonna have to play the VGH if he doesn't draw anything good.
It's not like Druid has a lot of BG. I mean Shaman has a lot of
Yeah,
VGH targets anyway.
probably Doctor Boom, but maybe not even that.
No, we
Do
shouldn't enter
you
into
Lightning
Manatide.
Storm the Shade? Yeah. I think
I think I just Manatide.
I'd Lightning Storm the Shade. Alright.
The Manatide also just forces the shade to come out.
Yeah, could.
So it does the same thing. You get to save the Lightning Storm and it cycles itself.
Yeah, but Lightning Storm is pretty bad in this matchup. And
Yeah, that's
Manatide
true.
can, like, win it for you. I don't think that this is wrong, though. Like, it's
Wow.
play.
Ancient Lore right off the
That's the
top.
card. Because,
Now we're gonna have a little bit closer of a game.
yeah. Oh, well, here we go. Lightning Storm is going to be pretty good, I guess. Could be good. Kind of come down to a little RNG. If he gets spell power or not. Suppose he
Maybe he
doesn't.
just holds it
Yeah, he
and
doesn't
fire elementals.
necessarily need to do it, but Yeah, he could
How about Fire Elemental and then
Rock Biter, the
Rock
Gnomish.
Biter?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that plays pretty good.
And then go Fizz, obviously.
Yeah,
No reason to clear that show. It's the play I would like to see,
yeah,
honestly.
I think it's pretty good. If he had like an Azure Drake or Blood Mage here, I think you can go for the Lightning Storm, but without the guaranteed spell power. Well, he is doing it.
The RNG is gonna
I'm surprised he didn't roll the totem
decide.
first, but I guess it wasn't changing his decision either way. Dog's holding his head. What are the rolls?
Nah, he did totem first.
Yeah, but he rock bitered. Like
Oh, yeah, that's what you
yeah,
mean.
he like committed a card before he totem, but I think he was doing that no matter what. Pretty good result. He just needed to roll high on one of them, and he rolled high on the better one because he got to only attack into a 2 attack minion. And this
He
is where the
decided
matchup really goes in the Shaman's favor.
when they get this big board that
Yeah,
Druid can't deal with.
and then now the Flame Tongues are gonna come down.
You
Yeah,
can see that he placed the Haunted Creeper on the total right side
yeah,
just for that Flame Tongue
yeah.
value.
If he needs
Wants
to
to slide
kill,
the damage.
he needs to kill a big taunt. The minions in the middle will die off, and the next ones will slide in. It's the little things.
Minion placement is definitely the most important when you're playing Shaman,
Yeah,
opposed to other classes.
for sure. What is he innovating into here? Oh yeah, he has enough mana for that Druid of the Claw. He's gonna taunt up.
The trades with the Flame Tongue Totem are still going to be relatively clean.
Yep. Oh, could just
I
choose
think you
to
just
use the
hold that.
Hex. Yeah.
I think you take the clean trades when you can, or
Uh,
the
I mean,
trade-offs.
if you, it's I like the Hex. You
Alright,
you make that attack. Yeah.
he's going to go with the double totem.
Oh, he's just gonna go to the. Oh, that's lethal. We're
Oh,
good at
wow.
this game. Well, there it is. Shaman doing. That's an example of why Shaman is like slightly favored because some games just go like that and you just roll over them if you get the right draw. And
I
Druid,
didn't even,
what?
I didn't even realize how low the Druid was
Yeah,
getting.
yeah. I
I knew that he was
mean,
putting on pressure, but
yes.
wow.
That's so the Shamans. You just get the board. You get ahead on board. You deal with the board, and then you get damage in every turn a little bit, and then it adds up. Flame tongues come down, and then that's it. So Shaman taking a very quick game there.
Well, this is how
No
you,
like Wind Fury shenanigans either. Just raw damage.
the curse that the casters miss lethal.
Yeah, you can't focus on everything. We
Especially
spotted a
lethal.
lethal in an earlier match that the player didn't spot. Okay, we're
Yeah.
even.
I don't know, he
So
might have been hiding that card. I forget what it was, but
it was Savage Roar, and then he used it on the
oh
next
yeah.
turn. So kind of didn't
Yes.
work out. So Dog now down to the Shaman and Priest here.
Looks like he got stuck with the bad classes
Yeah,
this time
yeah,
around.
he couldn't quite 3-0 with his good class. But if you're gonna want to play Priest against anything, I think Shaman's the one. This matchup's pretty good. I'm not entirely sure it's in the. He's got a Ragnaros and a Doctor
Dragon,
Boom.
Dr. Boom.
I don't know, but those cards aren't particularly good in this matchup. I mean, they're strong cards; they'll be fine. But I'm sure he's looking for like an Alkanice Old Priest or a Wild Pyro.
He already has the part of that combo. He has the circle in him.
He's got the circle. So Bridge is trying to figure out. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
gonna pass on totem. If you totem, no matter what totem comes up, the priest can draw a card off of it. So
Either attacking and healing the
yeah,
totem or the 1/1 and healing yourself.
yeah. So oh, bloodlust. I would not have guessed that that card was in this deck. It does
But I'm
not
still a fan.
look like a typical bloodlust deck. Now that
Wow.
he's gonna be upset about that when he sees the cards that are coming out later on. But
That is a bold move.
I don't know. He's really afraid of dog drawing cards.
Which is surprising because he already has a lot of cards in hand.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
If he like spends 2 mana every single turn to drawing a card, I'm pretty sure you're just okay with that as the
Yeah,
shaman. I don't think I
Yeah,
like
I
that
don't
hand,
think you can really win on card advantage usually in this matchup.
especially knowing dog's hand. Like that is just bad.
Yeah,
So he's gonna, yeah, just haunt a creeper,
and
dogs.
wolves. I mean, if you're going with the creeper, you might as well. No, I think dog just plays a sludge belcher here. That matches up. He's gonna go for the. He's looking at that coin cabal. I mean, that's not bad, but I think you're gonna have a target next turn anyway, so I
Yeah.
don't know if you need to use the coin right now for it. Probably just play a sludge belcher.
Lothab's gonna be a crucial card this game. He's gonna want to get a big board and then Lothab,
Yeah,
which
and
sets
then
up perfectly
hopefully
for
he
the
can push
bloodlust.
through. Yep.
That's the game plan for the shaman.
He's gonna do the cabal right now. Eh, it's fine. I
Yeah.
don't know if he
I like
necessarily
Lethal the
needs to do
two
it
four.
this turn, but yeah, I think the 2/4 is the right one too. I think Bridge wishes he had 5 mana, maybe, to play Lothab, but he's gonna have to settle for 4.
He doesn't have a real way to kill that 4/5, so
No, I don't think the
he's
four
gonna have
five
to ignore it.
is dying. You can kill the rest of the board without any of his minions dying, which I think he's gonna do.
He's probably gonna play the taunt on the haunt creeper side.
Yeah, it's be a second cabal could get kind of wrecked, but you know,
If he has that, then you accept the
yeah,
loss.
yeah. This matchup's bad enough as it is. You got to just make the strongest play and hope Priest doesn't have the perfect response. No, this is the Alkani. I don't think he's gonna go for it now, but it's nice to have that in your hand and know that you're safe from a bigger board building up. Keeps picking up that Holy Nova. I don't think it's
Doesn't do
particularly
that
good
much.
here.
Not without a wild
I
pyromancer.
just think the Sludge Belt, I think he's gonna do it.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's not bad. The Fire Elemental's gonna be really good for Bridge here though. He's just gonna do that and attack a 2/1 in and get
I
going to
wouldn't attack
face.
for 2 in.
You'd
He
Rock
doesn't
Biter?
mana. Yeah, I'd rock biter.
Really?
I think you just want minions on board for that bloodlust.
Hmm. Him
Because if he
not
doesn't
using
clear
the Rock
board,
Biter it makes me think that he's got a Doomhammer in the deck.
uh,
So maybe that's the case because yeah, that is a good point. You want your Bloodlust to be active, and he's gonna see the Doctor Boom now. You're gonna
beast
wonder
that.
where. Oh!
Oh, top deck.
Well, I guess that's why you can afford to hex a Northshire Cleric
He had this planned
when
out,
you have
man.
a BGH in your deck. Wow. Okay. Well,
I
the
believe in
Shaman
this
can win
hex.
from here.
You just use hex because you got the BGH.
Oh man.
These boom bots mean a
Boombots,
whole
yeah, gonna
lot.
be crucial.
It's gotta nail that.
1 point of
1
damage.
damage.
Not gonna be thrilled to see that. He's gonna attack the 6/5.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Okay.
That would have been lethal, right?
Well, he could have played a
Yeah,
Sludge Belcher.
doesn't matter.
Oh,
Earth
Earth
shock.
Shock. You're right. Oh man. Well, now he's 1 damage off. Oh,
Game
3 damage
saving.
off. He's 3 damage off. So Lightning Bolt, Crackle, a Rock Biter. Not Gnomish Inventor, but the Black Knight here is gonna be
Yeah.
very good.
Still unfortunate that that boom bot just
Keep
wrecked him so hard.
in a minute. And that healing totem is really important. Because now the Shaman's going to have 2 5 health minions, which means the Alkanite Circle is not really going to. Like, one Alkanite Circle is not going to clear the board here. Oh, he picks up the Light of the Naru.
It's gonna
That's
be a full
really going
clear.
to help, yeah. And now, yeah, this is why the matchup's so good for Priest. He's just going to have the board. Shaman has limited resources, and I don't know. If he's got a Doomhammer, he better draw it. Because that's his win condition.
Best cards in GVG. Dr. Boom, left Boombot, and right Boombot.
Left Boombot. I don't know which one hit before, but that one's definitely pulling his weight that time. There's a lightning storm. Reasonable. Seems like a good play there. Now, what is it? Senor del Fuego coming down?
Stop.
Ragnaros? Ragnaros coming down, going straight to the dome.
Shite joke.
Yeah, Admirable says it was good enough for him. So he's got 2, Bloodlust brings him up to 8, Flame Tongue 12, Rockbiter 15. He's got 15 damage, 18 HP, not quite enough.
I feel like Shaman could just ignore Rag.
Yeah, I think so too. I think you just play minions. I would I would play the Belcher and the Flame Tongue and just start hitting him.
Yeah, I like that.
Just don't give him a chance to draw whatever removal he's got left and hope you can get there. Because yeah, dealing with this Rag is not a winning play. Yeah, he's doing it. I like this a lot. I think it just shows that he understands how this works, how this matchup works. You're not gonna, in like 99% of games, you're not gonna go card for card against Priest or Shaman.
Yeah. How can you not root for the guy who has Bloodlust in his deck?
Alright. What a card. Alright, he's got Wild Pyromancer and a ton of spells, so. Oh, he's gonna end up stealing this thing. This slime. This is a
Yeah.
really good play coming from Dog. It's gonna shut down.
All, all the damage working out absolutely
Yeah, that
perfectly.
was really nice. Flame Tongue soaking 8 there. Probably prefers for it to hit the Flame Tongue. You know, Dog's not worried about ending. Even though he did pick up Alec here from the Thought Steal. Wow. So that is going to be a bunch of damage coming in.
This game's over.
I don't see the
He has no
Shaman
minions
winning
to
this.
play. Couldn't cash in that Bloodlust
No,
while his
that's
minions are on
crucial.
board. It makes me think that instead of that Black Knight turn, maybe if he just pushed in that damage and Earthshock
He
that
went for
turn.
the air shock. Yeah, perhaps.
But I don't think he was that desperate because you saw there was a lot of turns. Even the last turn, like if he didn't have Shadow Madness and the
And
Pyromancer
another spell.
shenanigans,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. That board was looking pretty strong. But and even on the Okanai Cycle turn, he drew the Light of the Naru. That's the Light of the Naru. That's a lot more awkward for Dog.
yeah, he
But
was
yeah,
never desperate.
yeah. So, oh, there's the Doomhammer.
Yeah,
He doesn't have that Earth Shock anymore. Yeah, that's just gonna be it.
MVP
So,
goes to Boombot.
Boombot killing that low step, doing 4 damage. They did work together, you know. If the other one didn't do 1, the 4 wouldn't have
Yeah.
mattered. It's all about teamwork. So yeah.
So what's the last deck being
Last deck,
played?
I believe, is Warlock from Bridge.
Okay.
So, what, he's gonna have to 2-0 with that deck? He's gonna have to beat the Priest.
No, Bridge won, right? So you stand on Shaman?
No, Shaman lost. Dog just
Oh,
won.
Dog was Shaman?
No, Dog, the Priest won.
Oh, yeah.
Priest won. So, Bridge
I'm
is going
tired
to
as hell right
Warlock,
now.
and he's playing a Zoo.
I just managed to
Not,
confuse myself so
not
hard.
really what you want to be playing against Priest. I wouldn't imagine. But,
Zoo with a Shredder. Every deck has Shredder.
why not? It's a good card. I mean, it might be like more mid-rangey with some removal spells, but okay, based on the rest of these cards, it doesn't look that way. Yeah, so it's just Zoo.
And not a
Not
good curve.
not a deck we see a lot of. Yeah, he does have the Knife Juggler, which is the card you want if your opponent plays a Cleric or a Flame Imp, I guess. But
Yeah. Flame Up is the card you want to.
yeah. Oh man, is he gonna draw? That circle's a good board clear, but only if you get the Arcanine. Maybe drawing the cards is more important. It just attacks in the circles. Just thinking about it.
I'm surprised to see the Harvest columns.
Yeah, I mean,
I think
I,
the new Zoo, you gotta go much
I'm
faster.
just surprised to see Zoo. Honestly, I mean, I don't know. Harvest goals.
I wonder if he's running Implosion. I think you have to.
Yeah, that card's just too good.
Sure, you're gonna
In a
roll through
board control
sometimes,
deck.
but
Dog is agonizing over this decision. He's
I don't think
thinking,
it's
as
that big of
soon
a
as
one.
I play the Circle of Healing, the Alchemist Soul Priest is going to come out of my deck and I'm going to regret it.
Definitely don't think you play the Circle of Healing.
Yeah, you're holding it.
I, I don't even think it's close.
Cards are important. He's going to go for it, it looks like. Yeah, making that attack, he's definitely doing it. Actually, kind of like it.
Uh,
Oh, man. That abusive sergeant
I think
is
Alkanite
so good.
Circle is
Well, he
like
picked up the Pyro in another circle. Like,
and another
those are two
circle.
of the best cards, yeah,
Yeah,
that he could have hoped for. But this abusive sergeant's going to be pretty good. Gonna kill the cleric and keep the juggler alive. Alright, Zoo. In there, he's got a board. Fortunately, Pyro's coming down, but what can you do? I think you just Pyro coin, heal the Pyro. If you're gonna do anything with the Pyromancer. You probably are this turn. I don't know. Thoughtsteal's really bad. You pretty much don't want anything out of the Zoo deck.
yeah, but
So,
it is a spell, so it activates the Pyro.
yeah, yeah. You can't get all the mana in this turn, but if you.
Yeah,
I don't know. I would just Pyro coin, heal the Pyro. He's gonna wait. He's getting greedy. Mech Warper. Okay.
Mexu. We did see the Shredder.
There it is, and there's your answer on
Uh,
the Harvest Golems.
this makes the whole hand a lot less awkward.
Yeah, that Mech Warper is doing so much work.
I haven't really seen people try Mexu. I know Arena has said that he's tried it and was not happy with it at
Yeah,
all.
I mean, they don't. I mean, what are the mech cards that Warlock got? They got the Fell Cannon, and they got the Golem thing, like those. I don't
Yeah,
know.
this deck is
The only
without a
thing
doubt.
this has going for it over other mech decks is the Warlock hero power,
Yeah,
which is really strong, but is it enough to justify it?
and
I
this
don't know.
deck is definitely not running Fell Cannon.
No, I can't imagine. Okay, he's going for the Circle of Healing, and then the
You
coin,
will
I
no
guess.
longer have the Alchemist Circle combo, which is the best combo you
Oh!
could get.
You messed
And he
up!
messes up. And he's freaking out.
He's losing it. He didn't
Wow.
heal his Pyromancer.
I think that just decided the game.
Yeah, I mean, he's out of board clears.
It would have been a clean sweep.
Well, dog's fighting an uphill battle. He does have a
That
Sludge
hurt.
Belcher.
That
Might
really hurts to
give
watch.
him enough time, but this is gonna be tough. The facepalm is real.
The other thing you have to consider is for the rest of this game, I don't think Dog could think straight.
Yeah, I mean,
That's like one of the most tilting things. More even tilting than RNG is just messing up a simple play like that.
yeah. Oh man. He's got nothing. He's got nothing against this board. The Belcher's not even that good, actually. Holy Nova. Unfortunately, his opponent just played an egg. So Nova's not really removing that much damage. I think just throw in Belcher. Hope for the best. He's still
Well, there's the implosion.
face palming. Yeah, it's in there. It's too good. Tinkertown Tech. Oh man, he's
A
got
lot of
it
this
all.
time, a lot of the time in this matchup, Zoo isn't looking to win super fast, but more just keep on consistent pressure.
Yeah, and keeping your
So,
board like resilient, so
yeah,
that they can't just get you with the AOE.
it's not like they're on a timer, so he just wants to keep up a strong board with some death rattles.
Yep. I'm even surprised he broke the egg there.
Yeah,
Like, but I guess he knows that there's no circle of healings left. Crucially,
Yeah, so
So he's
4
not
HP is good.
so afraid, yeah. But I think this is, I mean, it's not over. The Holy Nova would keep him alive. And he's just conceding. He knows that
Yeah,
there's no way back. Oh, a little embarrassing from Dog. And that's a matchup he's winning most of the time. Priest against Zeus, so
especially with the play that he
even
would have
more
gotten
to,
off if he
yeah,
hit it
for
correctly.
sure, for sure.
So he's really just gotta get over that and move on to the next
Yeah,
game.
and he's got Shaman. So this really depends on what Shaman deck it is.
The classical mid range is an okay matchup,
Yeah,
even though people like to think it's bad.
it'll be okay. And knowing Dog, he likes Zombie Chow, so Zombie Chow might even find its way in, which would be pretty good here. But if it's the aggro mech, then I can see it being difficult for the Shaman.
Did we see Tempo Storm play Shaman in the last series?
No,
Oh yeah, Gar went
Gara just 3-0'd with
Rio.
Hunter. So not sure what they favor right now.
My guess is just the classic mid range
I would think so too. I would think
over
so too.
the mech aggro.
Yeah. And there's good cards. There's good cards for Shaman then if it's that deck that can
We we
win
have
this
seen one of
matchup.
each though. In the last series, it was the mech shaman, but in this one, it was the mid range.
Yeah. He's got Power Mace, but it's not the aggro
That's
mech.
mid
Yeah,
range.
he's got the Haunted Creeper. He's got the Air Shock.
A lot of times, mid range really likes that one of Power Mace.
Yeah, it's just a good card. You're gonna
Get it
play
on the
some
shredder.
mechs. Yeah, you usually have the Shredder. The Noitron's really good in Shaman. He's getting that Creeper down. It's a good minion. It's one of the best minions you want. And there's the Annoyatron from the zoo. That Flame Imp's gonna get in a lot of damage. Thanks to that Annoyatron, it's gonna get a whole extra attack in. And then he might end up clearing it with his face anyway. And the last three draws that Dog got are not. Those are the cards you not want to see in that matchup. Manatide's bad, Boom's bad, Drake pretty
Too
bad.
slow.
Yeah, don't want to see those. Oh man.
This play would get wrecked by lightning storm so
Yeah,
hard.
I still like
But
it though. I think it's his best
yeah,
play. Like putting minions on 1 HP against Shaman is really good. Like the difference between 2 and 1 against Shaman is next to nothing.
well now you could air shock
Yeah,
the
but then you're using
flame thing.
Airshock as a Moonfire, so that's a minor success. Like you're kind of okay with that. He's not silencing your egg. He's not silencing your creeper. Even a shredder in this deck. He's just using it as 1 damage. You're pretty okay with that. And he's just gonna play the Manatide. He needs a card that isn't Manatide in his hand, so he's just gonna cycle it and heal for 3. He's gonna silence the Clockwork Gnome. Okay, he really didn't want him getting that spare part for some reason.
Shaman does just want to reduce the damage on board
Yeah.
as much as possible. Just slow it down. Look for things like lightning storm.
Yep. Got the Sludge Belcher and got the Fire Elemental followed up. This is looking better. This is looking much better. His life total is getting. Oh no. I think you just play it. It's really good here.
I'm okay with parting way with those two cards
Yeah.
for sure.
A little bit upset
The
about the Abusive Sergeant, but
the trade is just too clean.
yeah, getting the Doomguard down right now is just so good.
The other play is still mana efficient though if you just want to play the other two
Yeah,
minions and
but then
tap.
you tap and you get the Doomguard in your hand. Okay, he's gonna do it. He's holding on to that Doomguard. Yeah,
He's not he's
I,
not happy with parting ways just yet.
yeah. I mean, this is nice because you do get your Owl to trade up. So
Wow,
he's
he
okay.
didn't
He's gonna
tap.
not. Okay, so Dog's
This is
shrugging his
just
shoulders and he's like, "Oh yeah, okay, I know what that card is."
it's
So
just giving it away.
he knows the
But
Doomguard's
it's
coming.
not a bad thing that he's giving it away.
No, And he's kind of upset that he's got to play a Fire Elemental into this because he knows the Doom Guard's coming. Oh man, the one drop even comes into the hand.
Wow. And you just go full face. Ignore that fire elemental completely.
Yeah, yeah, it's just the Fire Elemental does not match up well against his board.
The pressure that you just put on.
Yeah,
He's at 4 health, not 5.
5 HP.
But
Here's the Sludge Belcher. Oh, wow. This is tough. I think you play the Sludge Belcher. Oh, if he had 8 mana. Okay, he's gonna go for this. Yeah, this is good.
he's not dead to board. That's always a plus.
I have Juggler.
But is he dead to the juggles?
Oh man, I don't think he can be.
Can
No, he
possibly
can't
be.
be. I can't be. Well, if he's going for it, okay, and he is. Dog's got 2 draws for Lightning Storm.
But even if he gets Lightning Storm, I think he only has 1 draw for it, because if you Azure Drake into Lightning Storm, you're dead to the Nerubian. So I think you need
Hmm.
Lightning Storm off the top to combo with the Hex.
I think it depends on what lives here from the Juggles. Okay, yeah, his taunt. Okay, his taunt was gonna die no matter what. So yeah, he needs 1 draw. He needs it off the top.
And even if he gets that, it's still an uphill climb.
Oh, he's gonna stealth the Juggler.
Hmm.
Okay.
Didn't really matter what he stealth there, knowing
Oh,
Dog's hand. Alakir?
Alakir
It's not something I considered,
might
but
be
it
the
does save him.
yeah that and like Feral Spear is pretty much what he was looking for, I guess.
Not the card that I considered.
No,
Well, you gotta play it.
yeah, I'm
He's
not
just thinking,
sure
what
what
do I
he's
clear?
thinking about. I don't think you clear anything.
Nah, you gotta take the risk.
I think you just hit him in the face.
He's gonna make the attacks for you anyway.
Yeah. I can't imagine he's thinking about attacking the 1/1s. Is he thinking about attacking the Nerubian Egg and killing the 4/4? Like,
Hmm.
I don't know.
Actually, I think that's
Like,
much better than the one
yeah,
ones.
it's
If
definitely
you're
better
trying
than
to
the
clear
1/1s.
something,
But
that would be the thing to clear.
yeah, I think just going face and give him 2
Yeah.
draws. If he gets the silence, he gets whatever, Doomguard.
Is that
He's
lethal?
got it. Oh, that on its own, well, I mean, a lot's going to come down to the juggles here. That on its own isn't. Okay. Whoa, that's not the card you want. I mean, this is going to be able to kill. Oh, it hit the Divine Shield. This
So
is
if the
lethal now.
juggle.
No, now this is lethal. It hit the
Oh
Divine
yeah, yeah,
Shield.
yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
god. Oh, I guess Divine Shield or face would have been lethal. I'm not entirely sure, but it's going to be it. Dog is visibly upset. Losing a
I think
series,
that
he
whole
probably should.
series,
He's just off the cam. He's just
yeah,
up out of his chair.
that whole entire series was just Dog misplaying.
Yeah,
Well, not all of it, but I'm pretty like.
he could have
I
won
mean,
that priest
yeah,
game and ended the series, but he didn't.
that was the deciding
So
node for
Tempo
sure.
Swim's down 2-0, so they lose this one, but Reynad will come back and try and get one for them.